This is Waco Tanks from Clout Gaming, here with some intermediate clashing. So today I got a couple of replays. This one was a grand challenge. I just taped it while I was playing it. I've been trying to play more grand challenges. I feel like I play a little bit better in grand challenge because I know the stakes are a little higher. This is a standard Zapbank deck. I'm going to go up against a Night Witch Graveyard deck. I also want to thank Brainstorm. He gave me a little bit of coaching a couple weeks ago, and just like a couple hours of him watching me play and giving me some pointers really sharpened up my game. So here, I don't know if this is a great opening, but I tried to put my two loggable troops going down opposite lanes to draw out a log because I really didn't have a good, I didn't see a good push. People might disagree with me. Now I was going to use the knight to tank for this, for a goblin barrel, but then when I saw his Night Witch, I thought, why not rocket it? I can use my princess to get rid of the bats. But now I see he's got this standard, ice golem graveyard attack. And luckily the graveyard was right. I could counter the graveyard with my goblin gang, and then the goblin gang comes in and does a moderate amount of damage. The goblin barrel does a moderate amount of damage, and I've got the princess firing on the other tower. So this is good stuff. I love this knight defense. So you see I have troops coming from both lanes. I put the knight just on the right hand side of the middle. It aggroes both troops, and then between the knight and the ice spirit I basically negated 8 elixir worth of attack. I love that move. I feel so happy that it worked out. So I've made up a little bit of my sort of fumbled opening play, and now I don't know if this rocket is great, but I do like to rocket bowlers if I can get value. I have my Inferno Tower pulled up just to try to melt through their tanks. The princess is really helping with that. Unfortunately, I'm low on elixir to defend. Now, this log, maybe it could have been one tile to the right, but between the log and the ice spirit, I didn't lose a tower. I lost a lot of HP, but I didn't quite lose a tower. And I'm planning to take out his tower and surprise, boom, tornado. I'm super lucky that it didn't activate his king tower. Take a little bit more damage than I'd like from the baby dragon on the left, but now I've got the princess planning to, all I need is one hit from something on that right tower and then I can rocket it. Well, he distracts my princess and then he reveals his poison. So I'm filling up on elixir. I'm not going to get value with this rocket, but I really need to get a rocket in there, so maybe I could have stalled or cycled, but I decided to rocket there. This Inferno Tower is not going to do much damage to those tanks, so I really need a full-on standard defense. And his tornado was not the best there, but you see me take on the Night Witch with the knight, and I was hoping to squeeze in the ice spirit. Didn't quite work, so I had to rocket her tower at 13 damage just because I knew he was going to get my tower. Now, luckily throughout this game I've been dribbling stuff on the left-hand side, leaving princesses over there. And that's going to put this left tower so low that I can rocket it and get the win. I'm really happy with this game. I'm not as intimidated by Night Witch now. I think some of that's comfort and some of that's post-nerf. But I really think, you just try to manage her from afar, and you do okay. I like to use Knight and then make sure I've got something to clean up the bats. I'll reveal this crown chest here. I know you've really been wondering what I keep in my crown chest. That's what I keep in my crown chest. So the next thing I want to show you is a replay of a ladder match using my standard 2/6 hog deck against a Golem Night Witch. Now I think I lost to a Golem Night Witch right after. Yeah, you see that in the replay list, but I just slightly misplayed that one in the middle. So I want to show you this one where I win, just to kind of give you some confidence against Golem Night Witch. It's still a strong deck, especially with the splash of the baby dragon and the tower destruction of the lightning. But this guy does it sort of weirdly with a lumberjack, and I don't know if the lumberjack was the right choice for his deck. We'll see. Kind of confused on the opening again, so I just sort of put a knight out there to tank, hope to get a little bit of damage with my archer. Then I see the baby dragon and the Night Witch, and I think, okay, let's just fireball that out. I kind of hesitated on the fireball, hoping that he would have stacked some more troops in there, but he wisely did not. So now standard hog push, ice spear attack. This was not a good time for him to pump. I mean, he should have defended before pumping, but maybe he had already had it tapped, and it's one of those things where he didn't see my attack coming until it's too late. I don't know. Nice log on the gang there. I probably could have waited a little bit to see if he had anything else coming, but it still works. Fireball to pump. I'm happy with this because, you know, even though I played a little bit into that pump before fireballing it, you see the fireball still did full damage, so it still took away the same amount of elixir that it would have otherwise. Nice ice spirit. Lucky that it hit that lumberjack as well. Now I've got a golem and a lumberjack coming, so I split my archers. I throw in my skeletons to aggro the lumberjack, but the lumberjack's rage stays on the left side and it doesn't hit the golem. So I'm pretty happy up to this point, but now I've just got too much coming and my split archer runs off, and I'm going to essentially lose a tower here. So this is pretty rough. I don't know what I would have done differently there, but I do feel like I spent a lot of elixir. Maybe I got a little too flashy. So now, you know, I normally like to throw a hog before I fireball against a pump, but I know he's playing golem, and I would really like to throw my hog after he plays his golem. This works out super well because I know he's got to defend my hog, and I get to pre-log that gang, get to wreck his lumberjack, and this, even though this is a big attack coming in, I'm ready for it. We're playing on my turf, my terms, and I have enough elixir to really just dominate that push. Again, this gang is kind of a weird play. I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to chew down my cannon, but it was too easily defended. Again, the lumberjack really just kind of not doing a whole lot there. So I don't think the lumberjack was the right choice for his deck here. This push again, see, look, that night witch, I just dropped my knight right on top of the night witch, and it takes her out. The bats are doing a bunch of damage, but I got the archers in there, and remember my king tower is firing now. The king tower does so much damage. And here, I don't know, I guess he thought lumberjack would be enough. It definitely was not, and that's going to be essentially game. All I have to do now is cycle through to a log. The nice thing about going up against something like Golem Night Witch is it's a slow burn type of thing, and with a hog, even in late game, sometimes you can just snipe in enough damage to take it out. So that was going up against Golem Night Witch, and I get to see what's in my silver chest. Fireball, which is great because I'm collecting fireballs now. Thanks for watching.